Let's get one thing clear: making money is not about greed, it's about power. And when I say power, I'm talking about the power to create choices, the power to live on your terms, to fund your dreams, to say yes to opportunities that excite you, and no to the ones that drain you. Financial power is freedom. It gives you the ability to invest in yourself and others and in causes that truly matter. Think about it: when you have financial resources, you're no longer a bystander to life, you're in the driver's seat. You get to decide where you're going, who's coming along with you, and how fast you're going to get there. Now, some of you might feel uncomfortable with the idea of wanting more money, but here's the truth: money is neutral. It's a tool. What you do with it is what gives it meaning. You can hoard it, or you can use it to build something bigger than yourself. When you embrace your financial power, you're not just accumulating wealth, you're accumulating the ability to impact the world. You can invest in businesses that solve real problems, you can fund education for those who need it, or you can build a life where your success inspires others to rise. Now, the point is, making money isn't about having more, it's about doing more. It's about stepping into your potential and using what you earn to drive change. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance is a game changer. Scarcity makes you believe that there's never enough money, enough opportunities, enough success to go around. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of fear, holding on too tightly to what you have and playing small because you're afraid of losing. When you operate from scarcity, you think competition is a threat and that if someone else wins, you lose. This mindset limits your potential because it closes off your ability to see the limitless opportunities around you. Scarcity tells you to shrink your dreams and settle for less because there's not enough for everyone. But an abundance mindset flips the script entirely. When you believe in abundance, you start to see that the world is overflowing with opportunities, connections, and resources, and you're no longer competing for a limited piece of the pie. You realize there's always more than enough to go around, and that when you succeed, it doesn't take away from anyone else's success, it adds to it. Abundance opens you up to possibility, to creativity, and to taking bold action, because you trust that more will come. Instead of holding on to what you have, you start investing in yourself and others, knowing that wealth and success multiply when shared. This mindset allows you to focus on growth, collaboration, and making an impact without the fear of running out. Aligning purpose with profit is where true fulfillment meets financial success. When your work is driven by a deeper sense of purpose, making money becomes more than just a transaction, it becomes a way to bring your vision to life. Purpose gives you the why behind your efforts, and that why fuels your motivation, your passion, and your resilience when challenges arise. It means you're not just working for a paycheck, you're building something meaningful. Whether it's solving a problem, serving a community, or creating something that leaves the world better than you found it, purpose gives your work weight. And when you align that purpose with profit, it allows you to create a sustainable way to continue making an impact. Profit without purpose can leave you feeling empty, like you're just going through the motions for a financial reward that doesn't truly satisfy. But when you integrate purpose into your business or career, you create something that not only provides value to others, but also generates income for you. It's about finding that sweet spot where what you're passionate about intersects with what the world needs and where people are willing to pay for the solutions or services you offer. This alignment creates a cycle of growth where the more you serve your purpose, the more profit you make, and the more profit you make, the more you're able to serve your purpose on a larger scale. Taking bold action is what separates dreamers from doers. Ideas are important, they spark innovation, they inspire change, and they lay the foundation for what could be. But ideas without action are just daydreams, sitting idle in your mind while the world moves forward. Bold action means taking those ideas and doing something with them, even when it's uncomfortable, even when you're unsure of the outcome. It's easy to sit on an idea, waiting for the perfect moment or more information, but that moment never comes. Bold action requires you to take a leap before you feel completely ready, because waiting too long can mean missed opportunities. It's about pushing past hesitation and uncertainty and realizing that progress is made through movement, not just thought. Bold action also means taking risks, putting yourself out there and accepting that failure is part of the process. It's not about being reckless, but about being willing to face the unknown and trust that you'll figure it out along the way. Every major success story is built on a foundation of bold moves and the willingness to fail forward. When you take bold action, you're not just thinking about what could happen, you're making it happen. It's about understanding that even small, courageous steps create momentum, and that momentum builds over time. The more bold actions you take, the more you learn, adjust, and grow until those once distant goals start becoming your reality. Overcoming the fear of failure is critical if you want to move forward in any meaningful way. Fear of failure can be paralyzing. It convinces you that taking risks isn't worth it, that mistakes are too costly, and that it's safer to stay where you are. But here's the thing, failure is inevitable. It's part of the process. No one who has ever succeeded has done so without stumbling along the way. What separates successful people from those who remain stuck is their ability to see failure not as an endpoint, but as a stepping stone. When you stop fearing failure, you start to understand that every setback is a lesson. It's feedback, it's data you can use to improve, to pivot, and to try again with more insight and experience than you had before. The truth is, the fear of failure is often worse than the failure itself. It stops you from even trying, from taking the kinds of risks that lead to breakthroughs. But when you confront that fear head on, you begin to realize that failing doesn't make you a failure. In fact, it makes you stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the next challenge. The more you expose yourself to the possibility of failure, the less power it has over you. You learn to fail fast and fail forward, using each experience to sharpen your skills and clarify your direction. Instead of letting the fear of failure hold you back, you begin to embrace it as part of the journey towards success. Creating a ripple effect means using your success to inspire and uplift others around you. When you achieve something significant, it doesn't just benefit you, it sends waves of possibility out into the world, showing others what's possible for them too. This is about understanding that your actions, decisions, and accomplishments don't exist in a vacuum. Every step you take toward growth, every challenge you overcome, impacts more people than you realize. When you push past your limits, it encourages others to do the same. When you share your knowledge, resources, or even just your story, it can spark change in someone else's life in ways you may never fully see or understand. A ripple effect also comes from how you choose to use your success. Are you holding it all to yourself? Or are you using your position, your platform, and your influence to make a difference? True success isn't just about how much you accumulate or achieve, it's about how you leverage that success to create opportunities for others. Whether it's mentoring someone, investing in a cause, or simply being a role model for what's possible, you have the ability to create lasting impact. Your actions set off a chain reaction. What you do today can inspire someone else tomorrow, and that person can go on to inspire others, creating a ripple that extends far beyond your immediate reach.